Hey, Bridget's viewers, it's Chris Nusbaum here with another video in our Appetite for Accessibility August series. And today I'm going to be demonstrating the Uber Eats app. Unlike the other videos in this series, this time I'm going to be doing it for real. I'm home alone tonight and on my own for dinner. So I thought I might use this video as an excuse to just go ahead and order in using the Uber Eats app. So you're going to get to see from start to finish how this works. So I have my iPhone here with VoiceOver. And if you've watched our DoorDash video, which is also linked to in this post, you'll find some similarities between the DoorDash app and this app. And you'll also find some similarities between the Uber Eats app and the Uber app, because after all, the two are connected. But Uber Eats is a little different because where Uber calls a ride, Uber Eats calls an order from a restaurant, or it can now call also an order from a grocery store. So we're going to go ahead and search around on the home screen for restaurants that are available and close by. So the first thing that showed up when I opened the app was my address. It said deliver now to, and then my address. So if I keep swiping right,
Promotions, 0 item, button.
promotions, I don't have any.
Cards, 0 existing card, button.
I don't have anything in my cart yet.
Search Uber Eats, search field.
And like DoorDash, I can search Uber Eats if I know what I want. I don't know what I want yet, so I'm going to keep going.
Filter by offers, button.
And there's a bunch of search filters, so I'll just run through those.
Filter by pizza, button. Filter by sandwich, filter by back to school, link. Filter by alcohol, link. Filter by burgers, button. Filter by Chinese, button. Filter by convenience, filter by American, button. Filter by ice cream, button. Filter by fast food, but filter by Italian, but filter by Mexican, but filter by halal, button. Filter by desserts, but filter by Asian, button. Filter by wings, button. Filter by comfort food, button. Filter by breakfast, but filter by coffee, button. Filter by seafood, button. Filter by pharmacy, button. Filter by Greek, button. Filter by bakery, button. Filter by salads, but filter by pet supplies, filter by retail, but filter by electronics, filter by grocery, filter by box catering, filter by baby, button. Pickup, button. Delivery fee, button. Under 30 minutes, button. Best overall, button. Rating, button. Price, button. Dietary, button. Sort, button. Featured on Uber Eats, heading, link.
All right, so then of course you have all of those filters that you can narrow down your search by. But if I just want to keep going down the list, which I do, through the recommendations and what's nearby, I can go to the featured on Uber Eats, and here's what I have.
See all, button. China 1, rated 4.4 out of 5 stars. Domino's, delivered in 20 to 20 minutes. Top offer bullet free item. Spend $10. Link.
So now, right now, it's showing me the offers. And one thing I do like about this app is one of the first things it tells me every time it gives me the name of a restaurant is how soon it will deliver to me.
John's Pizza, a top-rated restaurant with 4.6 out of 5 stars based on 37 reviews. Delivered in 20 to 20 minutes. Top offer, 837, rated 4.4 out of 5 stars based on more than 170 reviews. PetSmart, delivered in 25 to 25 minutes. Offers available, link. Under $2 delivery, heading, link.
So now we have another heading under $2 delivery.
See all, button. Shaw's Halal Food, rated 4.3 out of 5 stars based on more than 100 reviews. Delivery, Papa John's Pizza, a top-rated restaurant. China 1, rated 4.4 out of 5 stars. Domino's, delivery fee is $9. Taco Bell, a top-rated restaurant tailored to your taste. Heading, link.
Huh. Okay, so there's tailored to everybody's taste, basically. So let's see what it thinks is tailored to mine.
See all button.
So if I click on see all,
See all. Back button.
I wouldn't have to click on see all. I could just keep swiping down, but let's see what happens if I double tap on see all.
Chicken taste heading.
See what it recommends for me.
Delivery fee is 49 cents. Delivered in 35 to 35 minutes. Top offer bullet buy one, get one free. Shaw's Halal food. Rated 4.3 out of 5 stars based on more than 100 reviews. Button.
That's a good offer, but I don't think I'd want that.
Delivery fee is $2.49. Delivered in 25 to 25 minutes. Chick-fil-A. A top rated restaurant with 4.8 out of 5 stars based on 80.
Well, Chick-fil-A is definitely good, but in the DoorDash video, we ordered from Chick-fil-A.
Delivery fee is $2.99. Delivered in 30 to 30 minutes. Jersey Mike's Subs. A top rated restaurant with
Yeah,
3.7
Jersey
out.
Mike's is pretty good. Might get that next time, though.
Delivery fee is $3.49. Delivered in 20 to 20 minutes. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. Rated 3.6 out of.
Ooh, Dairy Queen. Well, I haven't been to Dairy Queen in a really long time, and Uber Eats keeps recommending Dairy Queen to me, and so does DoorDash. So maybe both of those apps are trying to tell me something. So let's go ahead and click on Dairy Queen and see what we got. So I'm going to double tap.
Empty list.
Right now.
Close button.
So right now it has an empty list, but okay, it looks like it has loaded the menu. I first have a close button, but I'm going to swipe right,
Search Dairy Queen Grill and Chill button.
and I can search if I want. But right now I don't know what I want, so let's see.
Favorite stores button. More options button. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill heading. Rating 3.6 from 13 reviews. Uber One partner 2.3 miles button.
So it says it's 2.3 miles away and it is an Uber One partner. Uber One is their subscription service, sort of like Dash Pass with DoorDash or Instacart Plus or some of the other subscription services we've been talking about in this series.
Selected delivery button.
And yes, I do want it delivered.
Pick up button. Group order button. $3.49 delivery fee. $0 with Uber One on $15 plus. 20 minutes. Earliest arrival.
All right, so it'll be delivered in 20 minutes at the earliest. I should mention that there was something mentioned about a group order. A group order is something that is pretty useful, and I've used it plenty of times before. If you have friends who are getting Uber Eats with you, it might be helpful to start a group order. And how that works is I would double tap on group order and then I would send a text with the link to the group order to everybody who's ordering with me. And then they can put in what they want. And that just makes sure that everybody gets what they want in the order for Uber Eats. So that's helpful in situations where you have a lot of people ordering, or most recently when I used it, I had several people in a hotel room getting a pizza, and we used group order to make sure that everybody had the toppings that they wanted on their pizza. So that is one helpful feature of Uber Eats. And now DoorDash has that as well. So we're going to keep going.
$0 delivery fee and up to 10% off with Uber One. Try free for 4 weeks. Button. Adjustable.
And there's a little offer.
Featured items heading.
Okay, now another similarity to DoorDash here. We're at the menu, and a good way to navigate this is to rotor to headings. So right now I'm at featured items, and if I want to go further by skipping sections, I could rotor over to the next heading. So I could either look through the featured items heading, or I could do what I'm going to do now, which is do my rotor gesture. And then I can do one finger swipe down.
Pick for you, heading.
Now, there's some recommendations that it wants to make. Then I can do my heading again.
Blizzard register treats, heading.
Ooh, blizzards. Let's get my meal first.
Heading not found. Heading not found.
Interesting. So there's a little tricky thing that I just noticed. As I was doing my heading gesture, it was only going so far, but I did miss this part. At the top of the screen, after the close button, but before I got to all of those offers, there is a part where I can scan by section in something that's labeled menu categories. So if I show that to you, swiping right.
Search Dairy Queen Grill and Chill button. Add to your favorite stores, but more options button. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill button. List. Menu categories, featured items, adjustable.
So if I go past that list button, and then there's an adjustable thing that's labeled menu categories. So this is laid out kind of like the volume adjuster in an app that plays music or a podcast or something. You might be familiar with something that navigates like that. So if I would do a one finger swipe up to go to the next one,
Pick for you.
picked for me,
Blizzard register treats.
blizzards,
Burgers and sandwiches.
burgers and sandwiches,
Combos.
combos,
Drinks.
drinks,
Classic treats.
classic treats,
Chicken strip baskets.
chicken strip baskets,
Salads.
salads,
Snacks and sides.
snacks and
Kids
sides,
meals.
kids meals. Okay, so and then to go to the previous, I would do one finger swipe down. So let's look through combos and see see if anything strikes me there.
Snacks of salad. Chicken strip classic treats. Drinks. Combos. Combos. Heading.
So now if I swipe right, I'm under the combos heading.
Wild Alaskan fish sandwich combo. $10.43. 420 calories. A crispy, breaded wild Alaskan pollock fillet on a toasted bun with lettuce and tangy tartar sauce. Served with fries and 21 ounces drink. Button. Adjustable. Coca-Cola.
So now you just get an idea for how those menu items read. And as you notice, it reads button adjustable. So if you double tap on one of those menu items, it'll bring up the menu item in larger focus individually. And if you swipe up on it, then it will add that item to your cart. Okay, so while the recording was paused, I put my combo together and I thought I would save time in the recording and do you all the favor of not hearing all of the amazing sounding toppings available in this blizzard that I had to choose from, but I chose one. So now that I'm done, I get to add it to cart. And as usual in these apps, the add to cart button is in the bottom left half of the screen. So I touched there and it said add one to cart. So I'm going to double tap on that. And it says item added to cart. So if you have a combo or a meal, whatever your restaurant of choice calls it, that you're making, Uber Eats will guide you through that process. If you double tap on it, it will just take you through the options that it needs you to choose from. So you'll be able to go through those. In that sense, it's a little more clearly labeled than DoorDash is. So in that way, there is an advantage in terms of accessibility or at least usability. So now I'm done with my order and I'm going to tap at the bottom of the screen, and the first thing that came up at the way bottom was something about the Uber One offer, which right now I'm not interested in. So I'm going to swipe left and I'm going to click on View Cart.
Close button. Close button.
And here we are.
Button. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill heading.
Swiping right.
Sauce and tossed honey barbecue W/drink. Choose size. 6-piece. $2.40. Choose dipping sauce. Barbecue. Select combo side choice. Fries. Select combo drink choice. Blizzard registered treat. Choose size. Small. $3.71. Star choose flavor. New. Ultimate cookie blizzard registered treat. Pick one optional candy or cookie. Chewy baked brownie piece. 83 cents. Price. $19.65. Button.
Well, now you've heard my order.
Button. 1. Increase by 1 unit. Button. Add items. Button.
So increase by 1 unit would mean if I wanted to get 2 of those, which I don't, it's just me. Or I could add items. So that would take me back to the menu if I needed to add something else to it. So right now I'm going to swipe right.
Send as a gift. Add customize a digital card. Button. Subtotal $19.65.
So here is the all-important checkout information.
Pay $5.55 on this order with a free trial of Uber One. Go to checkout button. Go to checkout button.
And we're going to go to checkout.
Go to check. Complete your order. Side of fries, $3.59. Popular.
And again, here we go. We're going to go with all the stuff it recommends that I buy. So I'm going to go past all that.
Chocolate chip cookie dough blizzard red brownie back blizzard red Reese's registered peanut butter cup blizzard.
And of course, this is one of these places that, as somebody who has a sweet tooth, it would be hard to go past, but I've already gotten a blizzard, so I'm not going to do that.
Cheese, New York cheese, Misty registered no dairy deli rich cotton candy shake, turtle pecan butterfinger new. Side salads, chicken strip new, ultimate new, peanut butter cookie, no thanks, button, no thanks, button.
Oh, so I literally have to go down to the bottom and click on no thanks.
No thanks, selected, delivery, button, back, button.
And now I'm at the next screen.
Checkout.
Checkout.
Selected, delivery, button, pick up, button. Edit pin, button, 23,320.
So now I'm at the map pin, which has my address already there.
Add delivery instructions and photos, button.
And it says meet at my door, which is what I want them to do. And my phone number.
35 minutes.
So right now it has the delivery time listed as 20 to 35 minutes. That sounds pretty accurate.
30 minutes.
I could also pay a little extra to have it as a priority delivery. I don't really need that.
35 minutes. Checked. Button.
Or I could have it standard, which is what's selected.
Schedule. Select a time. Unchecked. Button.
Or I could schedule it in advance.
Summary. Heading.
And here's my order summary.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. 1 item. Send as a gift. Add promo code. Button. Subtotal. $19. Delivery fee. $3.49.
So here's all the fees, all the things.
Service fee and other fees. $3.54. Total. $26.68. Payment method. Venmo. Button.
So I have my payment method for both Uber and Uber Eats set to Venmo. So I will go ahead and close it out.
Pay $5.55 on this order with next button.
Next.
Next. Show your support with a tip. Heading back. Show your support with a tip. Heading.
So I can pay the tip in advance, which I'm going to do because a lot of times I forget to tip both in Uber and Uber Eats, quite honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Send your tip goals to your courier. Tips or cheers to you. 17% button. You're great. Selected 21% button.
Well, it's gone up. Okay, well, I'll keep it where it is.
Place order button.
And I'm going to tap near the bottom of the screen where I know where the place order button is. And that is where it is. So I'm going to place the order.
23,321 country living.
And
placing order. Ellipsis.
it
Loading.
says it's
ellipsis.
hang tight.
It's 6:55 p.m. Close. Close button. Button. Help button. Order received. Heading.
And it says order received.
Rating. Not now. Button. Close button.
And it wants me to rate it in the App Store.
Button. Help. Preparing your order. Heading.
All right, so now it's preparing my order. So at this point, then I will want to check the app occasionally to track it. I'll also get notified occasionally as the order goes through the process of being prepared and then being picked up, and then eventually it gets here. So again, similar to DoorDash, with Uber Eats, I do get notified a little more frequently, so that's an advantage of this app. So Uber Eats, I would say, is a little mixed in terms of accessibility. There are some definite advantages to it, particularly in that the labels are a bit more clear and it does read a little more clearly. And there's not that weird bug where you click on a restaurant and it doesn't do anything sometimes. But I do prefer how the DoorDash home screen is laid out. So that's just a personal preference, though, not necessarily an accessibility thing. But that is how you order with Uber Eats. Again, the same tips for picking up an order from Uber Eats apply. So I'm going to check my app occasionally, and then once my driver gets here, I'm going to be there to meet them outside. And if I need to be in a place where it might be hard for them to get to, um, this time it's at my house, so they should be easy to find. But when I was in college and getting DoorDash or Uber Eats delivered to my dorm, it was a little harder for them to find. So I had to sometimes call them and give them directions. So I wanted to be sure that I got information from somebody who had more experience driving to the place than I did. So if you have any further questions or need any further help with this app or with food delivery, accessible food getting in general, then as always, you can contact our help desk at any time at helpdesk@imagemd.org. That's helpdesk@imagemd.org. Thanks for watching.